during my first semester to actually ease myself of my morning sickness was that it came out positive like this. It was as if they let loose all the pregnancy symptoms. I began to feel weak, I began to feel dizzy, I began to. First trimester was full of a whole lot of ups and downs, weakness, vomiting. But how was I able to actually overcome all those symptoms? That's what I did, and I'm already out of breath. Okay, that is one of the things that actually comes with third trimester, and I cannot even lie for you guys that my third trimester, for my second trimester, I've actually always been out of breath. Yes, I can't. If I do anything a little bit like this, I'll just be panting and breathing so heavily. Okay, so this is a pregnancy update. In case you don't know, we're in our 38 weeks, and we have less than 10 weeks to go. Yeah, and I'm super excited and grateful for the gift of this pregnancy. So in this video, I will actually be telling you about my first trimester and maybe second trimester experience. I don't want this video to be super long, okay? So most likely I just limit it to my first trimester. And I'm sure some of you will be saying that, why don't you tell us about your first trimester when you were in first trimester? You see that my first trimester, the drama was much. Yes, the drama of my first trimester was pretty much. So even all the videos I was doing at that point were just little videos to just keep my channel active. I wasn't so active during my first trimester because I've always been hearing it. You know, in case you don't know, this is actually my third pregnancy, or of course my second. I've had two pregnancies before. The first pregnancy I lost it at 8 weeks, and then the second pregnancy I had my baby, my daughter. In case you don't know, is a yummy mommy of a baby girl named Soteria. Yes, so for those two pregnancies, I mean the one I lost at 8 weeks and my daughter's pregnancy, there was nothing like first trimester drama. Okay, in case you are hearing some noise in the background, because we live in the developing estate, so it's all those trucks going about. Alright, so I was saying that my initial pregnancies, there was no drama. I mean, no drama at all. I didn't even know I was pregnant because at that moment I was on the farm and I was very active, very active. Though they said it was because of so much activity that made me lose the first one, which it could be true. Okay, so. But I didn't know there was no food aversion, there was no morning sickness, there was no tiredness, there was no vomiting, there was no spitting, there was nothing. It was absolutely a smooth pregnancy. I ate whatever I love to eat. In fact, I did not even have all these weird food cravings that people say they have. I've seen people say they had weird cravings for weird things. I didn't have all those. And it was just a smooth one. Well, you see this one. And of course, I think I'll also be doing I'll also be comparing doing this mate video of, is it a boy or a girl? How to know you're having a boy or how to know you're having a girl video, just by your symptoms. Of course, I'm not saying that those things are actually true, because for me it's the other way around. But anyways, don't let me deviate. The essence of this video is to actually tell you about my first trimester. So for this pregnancy, my first trimester was, immediately I got to know, I think I got to know January 3rd. Yeah, I got to know January 3rd I was pregnant. Immediately I did the test strip, and I think I might add to this clip how I got to know I was pregnant the day. I made a video that morning, and to just let you guys know how excited I was. So I'm gonna put the video on the screen. Immediately I did that test, and the 2 lines, it came out positive like this. So as if they let loose all the pregnancy symptoms. I began to feel weak, I began to feel dizzy, I began to vomit, I began to spit. Ha! My people, it was terrible. I mean, it was as if, what's going on? I don't get, because it feels so strange. It was as if something strange has happened to me. It was as if I wasn't myself from my head to toe. I could not cook. Not as if I could not cook. I could cook, but whatever I cook, I could not eat it. So for the longest time in my first trimester, I was literally eating outside. Either my husband buy the food, or someone cook and bring for me. I could not eat whatever I cook in the house. I was having morning sickness, vomiting, the spitting part, because me myself, I get irritated a lot with about things, and I think I've laughed at pregnant women. If I see any pregnant woman spitting, I've always laughed at them and say, they were in talk to buy and all that. But it happened for this pregnant, even as I'm in my third trimester. If I still eat some things, probably something really sugary, I still spit the whole day. So I tend to run away from something sugary, because once I tasted anything sugary like this, I just began to spit. The spit will just be coming and coming. So my first trimester was full of a whole lot of ups and downs, weakness, vomiting. But how was I able to actually overcome all those symptoms? Because before I got to my 12 weeks, I was already feeling better. As I've said, that my spitting, I was already understanding my body. I was already understanding the triggers, things that trigger probably spitting and vomiting. And I discovered that, as a researcher mom that I am, I discovered that is whenever I feel so empty, because I had loss of appetite during my first trimester. So I could even say I lost weight at that time because I was not eating. So me not eating was actually worsening my my morning sicknesses. And as some of the research that I made, they said when your stomach feels so empty, that is when you actually have the urge to vomit. So that you always try and put something in your stomach. And when I was able to get a hang of that, I just take, because I don't have appetite, and I'm always scared that if I eat this thing now and I now started feeling like vomiting, also I'm always scared of what to eat. So what I did during my first semester to actually ease myself of my morning sickness was that I was taking crackers, a dry biscuit actually. I was taking crackers whenever I wake up, and before I get out of bed, I take little water, and just eat crackers, so that something will just be in my tummy, my stomach won't feel so empty. For my first daughter, I ate fruit like no man's business. I mean, I was always eating fruit. But for this one now, anything sugary in my first trimester, I'm just tolerating some fruit now. In my third trimester, I'm just tolerating some fruit. In my first trimester, I could not even tolerate apple. As worst as that, I could not even tolerate apple. So first trimester was full of drama, vomiting, spitting. For my spitting, what did I do for spitting? I think I always have a gum, or probably just put something in my mouth to just so that I'll be able to swallow the spit that is gathering up in my mouth. Okay, that was basically what I did for the spitting. And of course I did this ginger and lemon water. What do you call it? I would just put in sliced ginger and sliced lemon into a water bottle, and I was drinking it. That actually helped in clearing my mouth, and it did not allow spit to gather up in my mouth as much, and it also helps with my vomiting. Okay, so that was how first trimester was for me, especially for this pregnancy. And now second trimester, I was a little bit better, just like my first. I was a little bit better, I was getting better, stronger. But one thing was that I was now feeling so tired easily and always out of breath. Any little walk, I'm always out of breath. Standing for so long, out of breath. Walking for so long, out of breath. And that was just what second trimester came in. Though my once I have said that I'm still vomiting, I'm still sorry, not vomiting now, I'm still spitting. So, but I understand the trigger. I already know what triggers the spitting. So it's just by eating some kind of food, which is mostly sugary food. So second trimester was just I was gaining myself back, and at the same time I was still spitting and vomiting here and there, but not as much as my first trimester. And at this time I've already gotten my appetite back to some extent. My appetite is not back. Even in my third trimester, my appetite is not back. I don't eat like that, like my first. But we are sharp and better though. Better than the first trimester that I could not even eat at all. So my second trimester was a little bit better. It's getting myself back, not just the out of breath thing that I was feeling. So what I do most of the time is to just listen to my body. I don't overdo things. Don't do things to impress people. Even when I'm in church and I feel tired, I feel like I'm out of breath, I will sit. Whatever anybody wants to say, they should say. You are the one that you understand what is going on in your body. I remember my husband snapping me one time like that in church. Maybe I would put the picture. I was tired, even though I was almost out of my second trimester then. Like I was 29 weeks then, 29. I was so tired, and I did it. Another thing with this pregnancy is that I'm not sleeping as much. I don't know why. Once I sleep for like 2-3 hours, I'm awake. So I just said I should, let you guys know how my first trimester and my second trimester has been. And last trimester already, we have few weeks to go, and the countdown has begun. I mean, my next video I'll actually be telling you how I got to know about the sex of this gender. Does the midwife myths and their fairy tales, does it work? And just me looking at my bum, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Guess down below. What do you think we'll be having? A girl or a boy? Yes. Because they say that by your bum size, by the way you are carrying. Maybe I should start for people to see. So by the way I'm carrying, what do you think? What do you think I'll be having? A girl or a boy? For my first pregnancy, my daughter's pregnancy, I was just swollen. At this stage of my pregnancy, all my body, I'm swollen up. Blah. But this one, look at me. I'm still looking snatched. I'm still looking yummy. So what do you think we are having? A boy or a girl? Let me know in the comment section, and let me see if you will guess right. Because there has been a lot of surprises in this pregnancy. Me got myself, I'm shocked. Till I come your way next time, keep doing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, the like button as usual, and I'll see you in my next. Bye.